Hello YouTube, Slacker Stacker here, and today I'd like to make a video about how to live stream. Now, I've been asked to do this by a couple of YouTubers out there who have had a few problems with Hangouts. I've actually been on the phone helping somebody set up a live stream before they actually went live. So I just decided to go ahead and do this video. So this isn't exactly how everybody live streams, but this is how I do it. To me, it's easier. Now, I cannot do it on the phone because I have less than 1,000 subscribers, and I know that's a YouTube rule. I also know there's a way around that, but I'm not the one who knows how to do it. So, I don't stream on my phone. I've never liked it anyway. To me, it's a lot easier on the computer. So the first thing I did was I hooked up my microphone and my webcam. So these two pieces are already connected to the computer, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open Chrome. Now the great thing about laptops, and that's why I'm using this one, is because they have another monitor port, and I do use two monitors. So over here I have the second one, and this monitor is where most of your stuff's going to be. This is where we're going to be looking most of the time, but of course, you know, the central piece is right here. So because I have a second monitor and I have it set up to be where I can drag stuff over into it, I'm going to drag this YouTube stuff over here. So here we have Chrome, and I'm going to go ahead and fill up the monitor with that, and I'm going to go ahead and get into YouTube. Okay, so here is YouTube, the main page. Now I'm going to go and do my Creator Studio. And here is my studio page. Now what you want to do is you want to go to live streaming and open that. And it will take you to a Stream Now page. Now I do not use this because it takes different encoders and all kinds of crazy stuff, and I just didn't really want to fool with it. So go to the second option on your drop down menu of live streaming and go to Events. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead, I forgot, I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Yes. Delete it. Okay, now this is what you should come up with. It's a completely blank screen. It says you have no upcoming events, and you just have like some text in here that says you have no events upcoming or anything like that. So that's good. That's what you want. Hit New Live Event at this top corner, and it opens up this form. Now this is where we want to be, right here. I'm going to come in just a little bit if I can and show you what I am doing. Okay, so we want a title, and you're going to put test stream or something, whatever you're going to be talking about, whatever you want to call it. And then you can leave this time, you can leave it like now, and when you do a Hangouts thing, you just hit go live and you're streaming. But YouTube will never know it until you're actually doing it. So one way you can send out a little bit of an advertisement to your subscribers and to basically the YouTube homepage, if it chooses to put it up there, you can set a time. So it is currently 12:19 a.m., just a little after midnight. So I'm going to say I'm going to start streaming at 12:30. So that will give us a little bit of time. Alright, and then I'm going to hit description and just say, test. You can put whatever you're going to be talking about, or whoever, highlight any guests or anything, so that will be in your descriptions. Now the important part of this is going to be this top option here, type. It's going to be quick, using Google Hangouts on air or try camera. Okay, this is what you want selected. If you're using Google, Hangouts is in there. It's just part of Google. So I'm going to hit Create Event, and it should go to Come on, there we go. So what that did is it just created an event. It puts up my channel picture and it sends it out to YouTube, and people that are subscribed to me should get a notification saying Slacker is going to be streaming at 12:30 a.m., which is in about 10 minutes. So that makes people aware that you'll be streaming, at a certain time in the future. So they'll be sure to either spread the word or, be there at that time. So it's like a little advertisement for you. So, and I'm sure that Google, or not Google, but Discord, my friends in Discord just got this notification that I'm going to be streaming in about 10 minutes. So I'm probably going to hear some flack about that. But that's okay. I'm here to try to show how all this works. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Start Hangouts. Here is your Hangout screen. And what you are seeing is the view from my webcam, looking at my sticker wall in my little studio here. Now, I don't want to leave this on my small monitor. I'm going to drag it over to my laptop. I'm going to leave this here. Now, this is just going to stay. I'm not going to do anything with it, but we're done with that page. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do over here. And let me back out a little bit here. Let me get my camera situated. Okay, so we have our Hangout screen. Now, we are not on air. It says off air. That's exactly what we want. To start it on air, we'd have to hit this green button, which we're not going to do yet. Okay, now, if I started this, there'd be no way I could tell what anybody was saying on side chat. So how do people watch the side chat? Well, here's what we do. We're going to shrink this down a little bit. We're going to open Google again. We're going to open Chrome. And it opens, again, I'm playing with the camera. There's going to be some back and forth here, guys. I'm sorry. But it opens up a whole new Chrome page. So we're going to click on that, just like we did before. And here is the YouTube regular homepage. It's not showing that I'm live streaming, but that's okay. So we're going to go to the search bar, and we're going to look up the channel. So, Stacker, and kapow, there I am, test stream. And you see that the live in the corner is black, which means I'm not broadcasting. It's just pending. It's sitting there waiting. And other people, when they click on it, will see a countdown timer of when it should start. It'll tell them kind of what time it's supposed to start. When we look at it, it'll be a little bit different, but when I open it, it brings up the screen, and now when it starts, I'll be able to see all the side chat right here, and I'll be able to respond to them right here in the side chat by typing text. And you see it's counting down, saying that it should be going live in 6 minutes countdown, 6-minute countdown. Now, here's something really important. If you've been watching YouTube, and I can't do it now because it won't let you in a standby mode like this, but when this thing goes live, remember, as soon as you see this change to your stream, you want to come down here and there'll be a little speaker. You click on that speaker to mute it, because all your sound is going to be coming from Hangouts. YouTube is just, it's going to be a repetition thing, and it is going to echo like everybody's business, and everybody's going to get all mad. They're going to get sick of listening to the echo, and they're going to leave. So you won't have any followers in this. So mute that to kill all that echo. And once you mute that, everything, you're set up to go. So I'm going to come back to my monitor here on the laptop. Now we do have one more step, and this I think is where people get just a little tripped up, is how do I invite people to join my stream? How do I get them on the panel? How do I get them on the big screen and use their cameras and get to hear their voices so they can contribute in my stream? Well, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to send them the link to this stream. And the way to do that is you have got a link address right here in this gray area just above your picture. And it's this big, long, gobbledygook type address thing. So what you do is you just click on it and it will all turn blue. Then right click on it and hit copy. Okay, so now what that did is it just put it on the clipboard. So now that clipboard holds that address. Then what you want to do, and you're going to open Chrome one more time. And yes, it'll pop over the screen we just saw. But everything's still there, so don't worry about that. And what I'll have to do is I'll have to open up my email account, which I've got a lot of personal stuff in there that not everybody needs to see. So I'm going to turn back over to the laptop and kind of talk to you while I set this up, and then I'll show you what you do from there. So I'm opening up my Gmail account, and it just came up with everything. I'm going to hit the compose button. And the compose box just came up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink down the main screen here and cover up all of my email that's kind of pending in the background, so that is protected. So now what we'll do is we will look at this. So here is my email account. It's open. I have my compose box. In the recipient line, I'm going to put in people I want to invite to the stream, people I want to be on the big screen and in the panel. So I'm going to go ahead and say Pit Bullion, because Pit Bullion, that was his business address, so it's no big deal. And then Silvermac, same difference. So now we've got Silvermac. This is his business address, so everybody, that's a public thing. So in the subject, it's just going to be test chat or test stream or something like that, because we're not actually going to do this. Now to send these guys the link, I simply right click and paste, and there's the link to that hangout. So when I hit send, that goes out to everybody. Anybody that I've put in that address list. So now they will all have invites. So I'm going to turn back to my monitor here. I'm going to get rid of the email. And I will go ahead and expand it up to full screen. And we're ready. So what you have done is you've set up an event. You've set out a advertisement for the event for however long you set it. People know that you're out there, that you're about to stream, and they know when. So when it hits 12:30, if I were actually going to make this an actual live stream, at 12:30 I would come down and hit this green button saying Start Broadcast. When I click that, that broadcast goes live, and that means whatever you have in front of a camera and whatever you say is going out onto the YouTube side. Anybody on YouTube can click on it and see what you're doing. And if Pitt and Mac, if they decide they want to join the chat, they will click that link and automatically be brought to a hangout, and it'll ask them, you're going to be publicly viewed, do you agree with this? And they say yes, and then they'll say join, and you will see the little pit bull of Pit Bullion pop up down here, and you will see the Silvermac pop up over here. And depending if their cameras are off, you'll see their icon, their logos. If the camera's on, you'll see what they want you to see. And then we will be live, and you will see everything transpiring on this screen. Make sure to mute it so you don't get the echo, and you might have to tell them to mute their YouTube side, because sometimes people will join and forget to mute that, and you're going to hear that echo, but it's easily solved. When people join and start talking with us in side chat, you will see all their chat here. Now, and I can't really show you here because there's not anybody with me, but all the different little people that pop up here in the panel, you can set them by clicking on their boxes, and that will actually put them as presenting on the big screen. So if Mac is pouring and you see him pouring the silver, I can click that box and he immediately will come up here on the YouTube side, and you can watch him pour. So you actually kind of like a studio control and control which cameras can be seen to the public. That's about all I can think of. I sincerely hope that this video helps. I hope it clears up a few things. Please let me know in the comments if it did help you. If there's anything I missed, let me know. I can do a follow-up video. But I know it's a long video, but I didn't really try not to leave out anything. So thank you for watching. I hope it helped you. Please like and subscribe, and stack on, my friends.